For the 40th time, the Fighting Camels and the Aggies clash. But the first time as conference foes, it is the Flow Baseball Game of the Week. And you're watching the Bojangles count down to first pitch. Bojangles, it's Bo time. Welcome inside the booth. Thank you for joining us across all platforms, X, YouTube, Flow Baseball, of course, and Facebook. These two teams are clashing for the 40th time, and Campbell holds the all-time record against the two. But right now, these two are fighting for a conference position. As we take a look at the numbers that tell the details on the season, brought to you by Smithfield's Chicken and Barbecue. It is the official barbecue of the Fighting Camels. Campbell right now with the higher batting average, but this game is going to come down to runs nonetheless, and Campbell on the verge of 10 runs a game. And that was brought to you, of course, that number's bumped up this week as Campbell took on the Charlotte 49ers in Segra Stadium in Fayetteville, home of the Fayetteville Woodpeckers, in a 12-run first inning. Campbell put up against the 49ers. The Aggies, on the other hand, they've got the pitching prowess with an ERA of 5.12. Speaking of pitchers, Zach Sabers looks to get his fifth win here today with an ERA of 4.84. He steps into the circle on the mound with multiple pitches. And he looks to continue this Campbell success. Campbell coming off of a series victory last week. He led them on Friday night, picking up his fourth win of the season. He's got a whip of 136 so far. He's holding batters to 252. And speaking of those batters, he's got a lineup in A&T that has been the best they have had in the WOW. And the Aggies are really rolling on offense, coming in with a 17-11 record. As we take a look at that order, the Aggies right now they're batting well. They're hitting well. And that's thanks to A&T head coach Ben Hall in his 10th season building this program, leading its program. And although one of the things that he said in our meeting with him this week, although they're still trying to figure things out, they have had the best start to the season in a while, and that's enough to be proud of. As the fans pour into Jim Perry, we take a look at Shamar Dalton, who's going to step in the box first for the Aggies. Dalton, Logan, and Nagishi are the first three on deck here for A&T in the top of the first. Shamar Dalton, the junior, with an average of 333 so far this season, 15 RBI, 27 runs, and 94 at-bats. Here's the first pitch now from Sabers. And it's outside, ball one. Trying to get back to that same spot.
Come get him, here we go.
A 2-0 here from Sabers. Inside. Sabers finds the strike zone that time. And Campbell's pitching has really been its bugaboo so far this season. They're 8th in the conference. Now they rank top 3 in all of the hitting categories. There's strike number 2. That pushes the count full. Campbell ranking 8 right now with a total team ERA of 6.45. The full count, and it's fouled off. It's the first swing of the bat there by Dalton. Once again, this time he swings through, but it's empty. And there's out number 1. Michael Logan, the senior left fielder, will step in the box. He's got an average of .341 so far this season. 17 RBI, 1 home run, and 21 runs and 91 at-bats. The first one is inside. That one low for ball 2.
All right, here we go. One at a time. Here we go.
Sabres right now having a time. They're struggling trying to locate those secondary pitches. Here's the 2-0. This one hit in the gap. And an opening base hit there. Michael Logan rather, will take first. Once again, hit excellently, finds the space just to line it through. Just 3 weeks ago, he was the CAA Player of the Week. Had those honors with Grant Knipp himself, who is still out currently. Nakishi pelts this one into the sky. It'll stay in the park, and it's caught. Peyton Bonds in center field. Makes the catch for out number 2. Here comes Canyon Brown, the junior, with an average of .260 this season. This is his 101st at-bat on the year. Tied for a team-leading 26 RBI to throw back. Here's the first pitch to Brown. Finds the strike zone that time for number 1. The throw to first. Logan is safe. The wind blowing out today. Throw back again. And with the pitch clock, Sabres doesn't have much time. Of course, he's used to it. But that throw back to avoid a violation. 0-1. This one launched to right. It'll get down. It's caught! What a catch by Lawson Harrell. Tracks it down. Take another look at it again. Rip right surely looked like it was going to get down. And Harrell snatches it out of the air. We go to the home half of the first. On the other side of this, don't change it. It's the Float Game of the Week. Welcome back into Buies Creek. It's Coley Kilpatrick who's on the mound for the Aggies. He's got an ERA of 2.57. 3 wins and a loss so far this season. He's doing that in 42 innings pitched. He's holding batters right now to an average of 228. And he's just creeping on 40 strikeouts so far this year. Just 2 short weeks ago, he was the CAA Pitcher of the Week. And now he's on the mound to go through a red-hot Campbell lineup who put up 12 in the first inning against Charlotte, and that was enough to carry them throughout the entire game. And Peyton Bonds leading off, of course, a part of that baseball Bonds family royalty. He has found his way and found his swing and has been belting them out of the park, especially since he's been cemented at the top of that lineup. Now Campbell is going through some changes in the order with some injuries, but this is a deep team. They will find a way to win. Kilpatrick's first pitch is in the turf before the plate. That one low again. Peyton Bonds so far this year, an average of 242. This one skipped foul down the left field line. $12 RBI. That's only in 66 at-bats. The 2-1. Low again. And the Aggies will open the bottom of the first with a walk as Bonds takes the stride to first base. Chandler Riley will step in the box. He'll take the first strike look, and he's got an average so far of 273. But in conference, he is on fire as Bond slides back to first to avoid the out. Riley in conference has an average of 476. With 10 hits and 7 runs. Another time to avoid the pickoff there for Bonds. Oh, 1 coming. Kilpatrick delivers. And it's ball 1. The throw back to first again. Kilpatrick trying to buy time. The offering. Skip foul down the right field line. Chandler Riley leads the charge right now in on-base percentage. .493. Another one low for ball 2. Back into the screen.
Attaboy. That'll get you one, Chandler. Get you one.
2-2. Fast one, ripped into the gap. Now Riley gonna wake his way to third. The dart, he slides safe. Runners on the corners here early. Take another look. Riley rips one through and Bonds takes off. Bonds rounding second, a wide throw off the bag. That brings up the law. And with today's factors in this game, the wind blowing out gently, Lawson Harrell doesn't need much help to get one out of the park. This one sent high for ball one. Lawson Harrell, the fifth-year senior with an average of 378 so far this season. Just clips the bottom of the zone for strike one. Slightly up in conference with an average of 381. He's got 29 RBIs. He swings and misses at that one. That's tied for a team leading. 12 home runs so far this season. That's the most in this order. Throw back to first as Riley is safe.
Here we go.
1-2 coming. It's in the turf. This is an all-turf surface with the dirt mound. Two. Swing and a miss. Here's out number one as Harrell goes down swinging. What a pitch there by Kilpatrick. Dalen Thompson steps to the plate. This is his 106th at-bat. That's the most in his collegiate career. And talking with head coach Justin Hare, and Campbell head coach Justin Hare told us this Thompson has really earned his spot in the lineup. This is the most at-bats he has seen so far this year, and he's making the most of the opportunity that he is given. He takes the first one high. Thompson with an average of 286. He's tied with Lawson Harrell as he takes strike number one with 29 RBI. Runners on the corners here. Bonds on third. Kilpatrick will deliver. High, ball two. Two-one. There's a fast one in there. His fastball is just under 90 miles an hour, sitting at about 88. Throw back to first. Two-two count, no outs here. The throw again to avoid time. Kilpatrick swung on. Thompson the throw, looking for the double. Got him. And the Aggies avoid a run here. We go to the top of the second. Tied at 1 hit apiece.
This is where everything starts. It's a place of new beginnings, new opportunities, and a new identity. We are the Coastal Athletic Association, and from the beaches to the city streets, we are united to succeed at an elite level. In competition, in our communities, in our lives. This is the tide that lifts us, the fire that burns inside all of us. This is our moment, our new chapter. We are the CAA, and we are united in excellence.
We are not merely an institution of higher education. We are transforming lives and empowering students to become leaders.
Leaders in our communities,
in our state, and throughout the world.
Leaders in innovation.
Leaders in service to our neighbors.
Join our movement. Join our community. Join our mission. Lead with purpose. Lead with Campbell.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Fighting Camels. Peyton Bonds in center. Lawson Harrell in right. And Meglio, freshman, holding down third base. Sabers is still on a mound, an impressive first inning from him. A strikeout, and he avoided a run being scored by the Aggies. Nonetheless, 5, 6, and 7 are due up here. Sykes, Ash, and Rodriguez for North Carolina A&T. Sykes, the junior, is playing DH today. And that leadoff spot, he's averaging .458. Transferred from North Carolina Central. He's got an average of .270 so far this year. Takes the second pitch and rockets it up. It'll stay in the park. Back to Bonds it goes, tracking it, and he'll make the catch for out one. TJ Ash at the plate for the Aggies. The senior with an average of .283. This is his 100th at-bat this year. 2 home runs, 20 RBI. 0-1. That's strike 2. And talking with A&T head coach Ben Hall. He said TJ is just a great throwback story. He's played his whole career, but he's really gotten the best out of himself this year. He's put in all of the work in his 3 years in college baseball as he takes the third one swinging. Add another K on the board for Campbell. Devon Rodriguez, he'll take the plate this time. The senior with an average of .275. This is his 70th at-bat this year. Sabers. Popped up, hit to center, and he'll touch right in front of Bonds. And the Aggies will get hit number 2 in this second inning. Great placement there, just in front of Bonds. Doesn't take much of it. Enrique Wood, the righty. He'll take the first one looking. The junior has an average of 264. $16 RBI this season for him. The 0-1. It's low. Sabres. With his offering. Caught him swinging for strike 2. Beautiful slide through at the end. Just breaks away. One, two. Hit to the shortstop. The throw across. Hits him in the back of the head. And now runners on the corner. Just a miscalculation there from Chandler Riley. So we take another look at it again. Good piece of hitting. Terrible throw. Just miscalculated. And Woods in the path. Thank goodness for the helmet. He's all right. He'll stay on first. Isaiah Mung, the junior. His 35th appearance at the plate this year. First pitch to him, belted foul. That one in for strike 2. The 0-2. Gonna steal. The throw, pump faked. And Schultz will keep it as Wood takes second. One, two. Caught him swinging. And the Aggies strand 2. We go to the bottom of the second after these messages right here on Flow Baseball.
Welcome to Smithfield. How may I help you?
Made fresh daily. Service with a smile.
Oh, wow.
Fresh and fast, just for you.
Come back and see us.
Break away from the everyday to Smithfield's Chicken and Barbecue.
Should I be selling right now? I gotta get a bigger place.
What's my house worth?
What do you think?
What's my house really worth?
Do we need to renovate? How do I buy a house?
What if I don't have time to see it in person?
What is going on with this housing market?
Don't worry. I can take the guesswork out of it.
Let's take a look at that Aggies defense. They have cooled off a hot Campbell team coming into this game. They look to keep it that way, as TJ Ash will get some work in center field. He's been excellent in his coverage so far. It'll be up to Kilpatrick to deliver something strong across the plate to keep the Camels at bay. Got a strikeout in the first inning. So we take a look here. It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 in the order for Campbell. Reed Stallman, the junior. He'll step in the box.
Here we go, Reed. Here we go.
The first one delivered, strike to Stallman. In conference, he's got an average of 286. When he's leading off, he's hitting 667. As the wind starts to pick up, blowing towards center. This one ripped down the foul line left side. Just out of the reach of Brown. 2-2 on the way from Kilpatrick. High. This one ripped to left. It'll stay in. And it's caught by Logan for out number 1. Schultz, the catcher, a freshman who's having a spectacular season so far. He's averaging 360 this year with 20 RBI, 4 home runs to go along with that. That's in 75 at-bats. He gets a good swing on this one. It's going to touch as the Aggie defense can't triangulate it. Neglio steps to the plate. Another freshman who's having an amazing season so far. 317 this year. And in his 64th collegiate at-bat, he steps to the plate with 17 RBI as this one's high in the air. Way in the infield, trying to track it down, and it gets down again. This Aggies defense struggling here. Granted, it's high wind, so it's going to be a hard one to track regardless. This one goes into the heavens and comes down, pushed by the wind. That's 2 on the board, and that's going to draw a meeting on the mound. Defensively, this Aggies team trying to get it together. The last 2 hits. Coming through a lot of contact and a lot of popped up balls.
Come on, Jonah, let's go.
Jonah Oster. He'll step into the box. This is part of Campbell mixing up the rotation. They have a few players that are normally in the lineup, most notably Grant Knipp. As he swings through on that one. Are a little bit banged up, and Justin Hare, of course, in our conversation with him, one of the things we said is it's got to be a next man up mentality. Have a few people out. More people get opportunities. It's going to be about who steps up. Here's the 1-1. It's outside. Schultz will go, and so will Meglio. The runners advance, and both runners now in scoring position. This one goes by swinging for strike 2. Two. Fly by, rip the chain for out number 2. What a pitch there from Kilpatrick. O'Shaughnessy will step in the box for his 69th at-bat. This season, the senior with 14 RBI. One outside. Two-0 count. The pitch. In for strike 1. Low again. And the walk for O'Shaughnessy as he takes the trot to first. Back to the top of the order we go as Peyton Bonds returns in the box. So that one sinks through the zone for strike number 1. Bonds was walked and made it all the way to third, his last at bat. Keep an eye on Schultz at third. If Brown lets one gets through, Schultz is sure to take off towards home plate. This one high at the eyes, ball 2. Two one. Sit backwards. 2-2 count with 2 outs and the bases loaded here. Bonds with the inning on the line. Outside. It's a full count. The pitch. And a run is walked through. Kilpatrick with a mistake. As Campbell gets on the board first. The base is still loaded. Bringing up Chandler Riley. Riley was the first hit of today. First pitch to him is outside. Riley single one through the right side for a base hit. That's when Bonds took off to third. This one launched foul. That's ball two. It's a tough day to be a pitcher. With this environment, it's a cool afternoon here in Bowie's Creek, but the wind is blowing directly towards center, directly at the pitcher. That's strike two. Once again, we've got a 2-2 count with 2 outs here, and the base is loaded. The pitch. It's outside. Here's a full count. Kilpatrick. Belted backwards.
Need a hit right here. You know it.
This one ripped into the sky. It's leaving here. Riley with some magic. 4 runs come through on the grand slam. Take another look. This one comes off the bat at 100 miles an hour and travels 412 feet.
Let's go, Biggin.
Lawson Harrell rips one foul.
Good rip.
He's got that big swing ability. And if Monday tells us anything, when the Camels' bats get hot, it becomes contagious. 3 players with home runs in the first inning. This one kept in play. Harrell racing to first. He'll get there in time. The Camels with another base hit. This one put in the park, past the third baseman, surely a base hit. Harrell racing his way to third, gonna slide, nothing but safe. And Thompson with a double. This Campbell offense is starting to get hot. Here comes Reed Stallman.
Get him in, Reed. You're men. Oh.
That's ball one. It's Campbell offense with 2 outs. It's coming through here in the bottom of the second. The one gifted by A&T, and then the grand slam brings home 4. Two-0. Bounce is foul. This one launched into the air, sent towards center. It's caught, but the damage has been done. The Camels get gifted 1 and then take 4. We go to the third. Camels in the lead. As we take a look at the last matchup, this last game between the two, it's a non-conference matchup. Campbell comes out with the victory. Campbell and A&T in its 40th matchup here today as kids run the bases in the third here in Buies Creek. 45-4 is the all-time record, and Campbell holds that against A&T. And the Camels are currently on a 16-game win streak against North Carolina A&T. Go back to the top of the order. Shamar Dalton. He struck out his first time at the plate. A fast one in there from Sabers for strike 1. Oh, 1.
Good pitch. Good idea. That's a good man. Good idea. Good man. Good start.
Here's the 1-1. Dalton launches this one. Bonds tracking back. It leaves the park. The Aggies respond here at the top of the third inning. Ripping off the bat at 108 miles an hour and going 427 feet. Look at it again as it is crushed. Bonds with no chance at that one. The Aggies tack one on the board here in the third. Looking to maintain that contagion. It's Michael Logan. He's at the plate for the second time. He got the first hit of the game. A swing and a miss as that one sweeps out. And strike 1. Got him swinging again. One, two. Logan thinks about it this time. Sabres tried to go back to it to see if he'll bite. And the senior smartly backs off of that pitch. Here's the 2-2 on the way. Got him again. The 30th strikeout on the year for Zach Sabres. Nagishi. As the sun starts to peek over the clouds here. Just inside.
Good idea, good idea.
Lost the bat as well. Let's take another look one more time. Swung through and let go. One.
Good pitch, good idea. 3 millimeters, mighty close. Center that, partner.
Two, one.
Attaboy.
Fouled away. Sabres. With the offering. This one ripped and finds the space. Snagishi's gonna take second. The throw skips, hops, and he's safe. He'll take the double. Just swings through late and catches a piece of it. That takes it to the ground. Rolls past Stallman. Brown will step into the box. He flew out to right his last appearance at the plate. The runner's in scoring position. He averages .310. The 2-0 to Brown. That makes ball 3.
Here goes Zach. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Here's the pitch. And Brown will walk.
Roll 2, middle.
Here comes Chet Sykes. flew out to center his last appearance at the plate.
Here we go, middle, let's roll it.
Here's the pitch. Put in play and just missed by Meglio. Now Nagishi will come home untouched. They cut the deficit to 3. Just a misstep here by Meglio. It's coming off hot. And just a mistake made. It costs a run. That'll bring out Dusty White for the mound conversation. There's Gaylord trying to work a camera. Hey, sir, I think you're on the wrong side of that. He's smiling. It's a wonderful day in the creek as the weather is beautiful. You might need a jacket if you're in Jim Perry Stadium as the day dips tonight. Dusty White is having his conversation, and here comes home plate umpire Dave Turco to round that conversation off. No change, just confidence boosting as Campbell still has a 3-run lead that gives Sabres a longer leash here. He's 45 pitches in. Here's the pitch. Low ball 1.
Here we go, Zach. Here we go, buddy. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Oh, 2. Sabres. A swing and a miss from Ash. The pitch. Makes the count 2-2. Great 2 rebound pitches there from Sabres. Offers 1. This one lined right into the glove. Double play ends the inning. O'Shaughnessy, Johnny on the spot. The Aggies, though, cut the deficit to 3 runs. There's the head man in charge in the dugout, number 3. Justin Hare. In his 10th season this year, looking to continue the success from the Big South into the CAA. Multiple regular season and tournament championships in the CAA in the Big South. Now looking to translate that to the CAA. This one put in play immediately from Schultz. The race to first. The throw is on time, though. Someglio. He made it all the way around his last at bat. One of one on the day. Two balls there from Kilpatrick. This one put in play once again to Wood. Lines one. Right to Nagishi. That's out 2. Oster struck out looking. Hits one well. Backtracking to center. Get out. No, it's caught. What a play there from Ash. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the 4th.
It's bow time. The workday might be ending, but your family's hunger is still gearing up for the night shift. Now you could unload groceries, chop, dice, mince, preheat, heat, slap around the smoke detector, and then celebrate with a big old pile of dishes. Or you could just drop a big bow box on it. Because when you can feed the family with 12 Supremes, fixins, biscuits, and tea, you can clock out and still spend some well-earned quality time with a delicious dinner. It's bow time.
Hello, I'm Jared McAdoo, new home sales counselor here at Providence Creek by Mattamy Homes. Come live the good life near Campbell University. We at Mattamy Homes are proud sponsors of the Fighting Campbells. Providence Creek is 15 minutes away from campus with stylish floor plans and amenities including a pool. We have 7 stylish floor plans including ranches from 2,100 square feet to 3,100 square feet, 2 to 5 bedroom options, 2 bath to 3.5 bathrooms, all designed to enhance your daily life. Come take a tour with us today.
Welcome back to Bowie's Creek. It's a 3-run lead here for the Fighting Camels as we are in the 4th. Seven, 8, and 9 in the order. Rodriguez, Wood, and Mung. Rodriguez 1 of 1 on the day today. Last at bat, single through center, made it all the way to third. That one in for strike 2. Sabres looking for a rebound inning here. sent outside. That's ball number 1. As you can see, that camera you're looking at now starting to shake. It's because the wind is blowing directly at it in center field. That thing hard to keep down. Wind gusting at about 10 miles an hour. This one outside. That pushes the count full. And a patient at bat here by Rodriguez. Going all the way into the count. The pitch. It's a wild one from Sabres. Wood now at the plate. Another wild one. And Rodriguez will advance to second. Sabres losing control here. And Schultz will call it off, call time to have a conversation at the mound. Confidence boosting conversation just to make sure everyone's on the same page. 2 wild pitches back to back. Schultz's responsibility to keep it from going, but Sabres got to get it to a place where he can at least put up a contest to block it. Now a runner in scoring position for A&T. One-0. Showing bunt. Small ball doesn't work. It bounces back. Not that time, at least. Spun in close. One, two. Up the middle. The throw to first. On time and on target for out number 1. Rodriguez, though, advances to third, so Wood does his job to advance the runner. Mung. 0 of 1 on the day, struck out his first appearance. The 1-0. Sabres finds the zone. That's strike 1. One count. That's ball number 2. A&T with one knocking on the door of home plate. Rodriguez itching to come through to cut this to a 2-run game. Launched foul for strike 2. Two. It's outside. Rodriguez thinks about it and then dives back home. It's a full count here. The wind gusting. Sabres. This one lined foul.
Work hard, Zach. Here we go. You got it.
And it's just outside of the zone. Isaiah Mung, the trot to first on the walk. The return to the top of the order we go. Dalton hit a home run, and he would be the tying run if he could repeat those efforts here. Here's strike 1.
Another one just right.
Pitch to him again. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Fouled off. Dalton bats .409 with runners in scoring position. The 0-2. Belted foul. Put in play. The run to second. Step on the bag. Looking for the double. No, but the run does come through as Rodriguez crosses home plate. Take another look at it again. O'Shaughnessy smartly steps on the bag. Tried to garner the double play, but couldn't get there in time. Nonetheless, we've got a 2-run game with 2 outs here in the 4th. Gonna steal, and he'll have to go back as that one's foul. Throw back again to avoid the time. Eyes into the setting sun. Here's the pitch. It's a swing and a miss. Oh, 1. Ripped. Sent deep. Harold tracking and caught. The Aggies cut the deficit to 1 run. The Camels look to respond. Bottom of the 4th. Check out the rebooted Fighting Camel Club. Membership gives you access to exclusive gear, ticket opportunities, and experiences, all while helping change the lives of Campbell student athletes. Head to GoCamels.com and hit the give button for more information. There's Gaylord. Please don't fall. Be careful. The cedar. Don't do it. Just don't. Yeah, that's the smart move there. A smart move on the field right now. Are you going to attempt it anyway? Gaylord, be careful. I don't know if we can call that successful or not. Nonetheless, we avoid a malfunction and an injured camel here in Bowie's Creek. As Kilpatrick takes the mound again and delivers one outside. This one in for strike 1. O'Shaughnessy, who's the bottom of the order. Walked his last appearance, only one appearance at the plate today. Sends it back to the screen. One, 2. Again into the net. The pitch. Placed foul once more, and O'Shaughnessy continues to battle at the plate. He's really challenged Kilpatrick here at this at-bat. He's creeping up on 70 pitches today. This one past him into center. Wood, the throw. In time. A beautiful one-hop throw from Wood. We'll reset with Bonds at the top. Now Bonds has had the good eye all day. He's been walked twice, and this is his 3rd appearance here today. Watches that one go by for strike 1. destroyed to right. Just touches down at the warning track. Here comes the long throw, but it's way late. Bonds with the liner, gets down. That came off the bat at 92 miles an hour and traveled to right. It literally needed one more foot to get out. The distance for a home run right there is 228. That ball traveled, 328. And that ball traveled 327. Here comes Chandler Riley. He had a home run at his last at bat, that grand slam. Oh, 1 outside. Another one delivered away. Two, 1. The pitch. High. Trying to triangulate. And called by Ash for out 2. Brings up the law. The 2 outs. The Bonds on second. High, that's ball 1. That one squeaks in. He'll be hit by pitch and take first. Just right on the inside. I'd love to see that again, slowed down. Nonetheless, baseball anywhere doesn't feel good. Dalen Thompson now watches one go low. Goes swinging on that one, doesn't connect. One, 1. High. That elevated pitch draws ball number 2. Zero calorie swing again. 2-2 and 2 outs. Bonds on second. Harold on first. The pitch. Trying to pose it is Brown. Just out of the zone for home plate umpire Dave Turco. The delivery. It's belted foul. The pitch.
Good battle, good battle. Attaboy.
And Thompson continuing to challenge Kilpatrick at the plate. Pitch number 88 coming up for Coley Kilpatrick. The offering. It's low. And Thompson with the good eye loads the bases on a walk. We have a familiar situation here for Kilpatrick. With the bases loaded and 2 outs, this is how the first run was walked through. It was a walk.
Here we go, Reed. Nobody better right here. Nobody.
There's ball 1. This one outside. Brown Gardner's it up.
Hey, Reed, don't help him now. You got 2 on you. Don't help him. Gotta be perfect. Gotta be perfect.
2-0. Line, but kept in play. It was a hot one. But Nagishi gets on top of it. 3 stranded. The 5th loading here in Jim Perry Stadium.
Mark Roberts here at the Outlet, Capital Ford of Lillington, where it's all about the deal. We have a huge pre-owned inventory, plus we can customize your ride with wheels, tires, lift kits, 3M tint, and more. And if you need service, schedule online with our expert team of factory-certified technicians. People are driving to Lillington from all over. For the best price, lowest interest rates, lowest payment, and the most for your trade, the best deals are always at Capital at capitalfordoflillington.com.
Here at Papa John's, we know our stuff.
We know how to hand stuff our crust with more flavors than anyone else.
Like the blend of garlic herb ricotta and mozzarella in our new cheesy calzone epic stuffed crust pizza. We're talking the flavors of your favorite calzone, now stuffed right into the crust of your pizza.
I mean, no one stuffs a crust like Papa John's.
Get a new cheesy calzone epic stuffed crust pizza for a limited time, only at Papa John's.
Welcome back, Lindell Suggs, and I'm glad to be here with you in Jim Perry Stadium. Zach Sabers will take the mound for inning number 5. Campbell with a 2-run lead, but the Aggies slowly chipping away at that. Campbell put up 5 in the bottom of the 2nd. And A&T, in every inning since then, has put a run on the board. 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and they're slowly chipping away at it. Nagishi returns to the plate, the freshman, 1 of 2 on the day so far. He doubled and then advanced to 3rd and then home. That's in for strike 1. Sabres' fastball has not really dipped too much. This one hit high in the air into foul territory. It'll get down. That one delivered for ball 1. As the day dips tonight here in North Carolina. An in-state rivalry. The Aggies look to break a 16-game losing streak against Campbell. Finds the gap, Nagishi. Back-to-back hits for him and back-to-back at-bats. This one a single. Brown waiting in the shadows, now steps into the box. Looking for his first hit of the day.
Roll it middle.
Caught swinging. This one low, just blocked off by Schultz. Throw back to avoid the time. One. There's ball number 2. Sabres. This one let go. Schultz gets on it. And Nagishi will advance to second. Grounded, scooped up, the throw, on time. Riley with the scoop and throw for out 1. Sykes will come to the plate now. He advanced on an error that drove in a run, but still in search of his first hit today. Campbell with 2 errors on the day so far.
Here we go, Zach. Here we go, bud. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
This one, launched to right. Harrell tracking it, but it gets down at the track. Now here comes Nagishi, racing through. And the RBI double for Sykes. That cuts the deficit to 1. Look at it again, beautifully located. Gets down right before the track and it bounces out. The ground rule double. Nash will work his way in. Now here comes the meeting. And that will likely end Sabres' night. It does. We'll have the pitching change on the other side of this. Don't change it. Right here on the Game of the Week, right here on Flow Baseball. Back in the creek, and the new face on the mound for Campbell, the sophomore Jackson Roberts. He's got an ERA of 5.55 so far this season. A whip of 140. He's got 24 1/3 innings pitched. 21 strikeouts on the year. He'll have to go up against number 6 in the order for the Aggies, TJ Ash, who's in search of his first base hit tonight. That went in for strike one. Fastball sitting at about 87. Remember that wind blowing directly towards center field. This one, good piece of hitting. Backed off. And now Sykes, the tying run, coming through, looking to cut it off. And the Aggies tie it up at 5. Great piece of hitting as TJ Ash locates the gap thanks to the shift. And now we have a tie game. The leading run for A&T on first. Here's the pitch. This one inside, awfully close. And it's ball one. Throw back. Gonna steal. The tag not in time. And TJ Ash will take second with his 9th steal this year. This one hit right back to Roberts, grounded up the middle. And now TJ Ash rounding third, and the Aggies will take the lead here in the top of the 5th inning. Check it again. Perfectly placed ball. The Campbell defense out of position. It's a hitter's ballpark today. It's a continuous wind blows, and the Aggies taking advantage of everything that they can get here today. 2 mistakes from Campbell, and now they lead as this one high in the air. Roberts comes off the mound, and this one tracked down as Stallman as he calls it off. Monge steps to the plate for the first time with the lead in hand. Struck out his first appearance, walked his second. First pitch to him from Roberts. It's a strike. Or 0-1 rather, lined foul for 0-2, just works his way to the A&T bullpen. High. There's ball 2. It's a 2-2 game with 2 outs. The pitch. The third, and it breaks through. A&T has kept it on the ground, and that has garnered them the lead, and they do it again. That's hit number 9 on the day for the Aggies. Reset again. Dalton, the number 1 hitter in this order. Shift comes as Riley moves over. Roberts. Caught him swinging on that. Dalton swings through again. It's called outside for ball 2. 2-2 with 2 outs, 2 aboard. The pitch. Skied. Meglio. Caught for out 3. The Aggies in the driver's seat. We're cruising to the bottom of the 5th. here in Jim Perry Stadium. Christy Arbor on Remax United, who is the sponsor for this game. And if you're in the hump, you can see the big blimp that's out there. She sponsors our next game up. It's Campbell. We'll invite Stony Brook in next week, and then a top 25 matchup as they head right up the road to Raleigh to take on the Wolfpack. That went in for strike one. Campbell looking to bounce back as the Aggies take control. At 3-run fifth. Two one. That's in for strike two. Two. Bounce right to Wood. He's been the star today for this Aggie defense. He's seen a lot, and every time, the aimbot has never been turned off. The throw right to first, on time, on target again. Charlie Maglio. 1 of 2 in the day so far. His only hit coming in the second. Two. That one called ball 3. The pitch. Defended off. Grounded. Once again, Wood. Johnny on the spot. This time skips one through. Meglio the collision. He's good to go. He'll walk this one off. Look at it again. Wood, Johnny on the spot, skips one through, falling away. And credit to Nagishi for holding on to it, as that one was hot and rocked him back. Oster. This one hit to Rodriguez. He'll scoop one through to first. The Aggies maintain control. Defense stands strong. Packy Bradley Cooney. He's on the mound for Campbell. .360 ERA and a 125 whip. .20 innings pitched so far this season, 22 Ks. Packy Bradley Cooney, the relief man you can count on. Swing and a miss for strike one. That one hitting about 91. Wild pitch. One, two. Go down on strikes. Add a K to the board for Packy Bradley Cooney. Packy Bradley Cooney. This one hit hard, finds the gap. Nagishi again. 3 straight base hits in the last 3 at-bats. Brings up Brown. He's still in search of one. Bradley Cooney, as this one is sent deep back to the track. Touches down in the warning track. Now Nagishi rounding third. He'll get a huge stop sign, and a runner's in scoring position for A&T. Talk about a bounce back game for the Aggies. This one destroyed. The wind lifts it back to the track. It's a hitter's ballpark tonight. Winds gusting anywhere between 15 miles an hour. The wild pitch. Now Nagishi taps home plate. It's a 2-run lead for the Aggies here in Jim Perry. They celebrate. Swings foul. This one hit well to left. It's gonna go. The bats are on fire tonight for the Aggies. It's a 4-run lead. Absolutely crushed. It's not going to take much with the way the wind is gusting tonight. And it's played right into the hands of the Aggies. So far, with 1 out, they've put another 3 on the board here in the top of the 6th. Another one hit high. Now Thompson tracking it down into foul territory. Makes the catch for out 2. Rodriguez will take a close one for strike or ball 1. He'll swing for strike 1. Rodriguez 2 of 2 today. 2 singles and a walk. The walk was the one that made it around. He's been stranded twice, but an RBI single his last at bat. There's a wild pitch. Nobody on, so no runners advance. 2-1. Two with 2 outs. Hit into the gap. Touches down. The throw is on time, but the Aggies once again have a 3-run inning. They add some cushion, and the Camels look to respond when we return here on the Flow Game of the Week.
Sure, McDonald's breakfast is good. But getting that McDonald's breakfast 2 minutes before it stops being served, that tastes even better.
Hey, grab me one too.
The double quarter pounder with cheese, fresh off the grill, cooked when I order it and not a moment before. And juicy? Hey, listen, I keep my napkin game up because I'm not trying to have this drip on my drip.
We're back in Bowie's Creek, and this Aggies defense has been absolutely spectacular. Gilpatrick still on a mound here, working his way on inning number 6. Let's take a look at our McDonald's stat sheet brought to you by McDonald's. I'm loving it. Those 12 hits have been very crucial and very critical for the Aggies. But those 2 errors for the Fighting Camels have really come to bite them back. And we have a 4-run game. Braden O'Shaughnessy looks to help. That might. It's launched. It's sent. Goodbye. No. Just hits the wall. And an injury down. O'Shaughnessy with a triple. Literally 1 foot from going away. It looked like it had the legs just on the inside. We return again to the top. P. Bonds. We'll get a mound visit here. Likely the change coming. Connor Blatz. He's got an ERA of 4.91, a whip of 118. Those stats might be a little bit inflated. He's only pitched 11 innings so far this year. And he'll go up against the top of this order with Peyton Bonds. Blatz, the transfer from Hartford Community College. Here's ball one. Empty swing, strike one. Another one, that's strike two.
Come on, Peyton, come on, make contact, here we go. Need him in.
Bonds lift this one high. It'll stay in the infield. Calling it off is Rodriguez, and he'll get on it for out number one. Riley comes to the plate. The best hitter on the day for the Fighting Camels. 2 of 3. 4 RBI. Watches a fast one at the eyes. Night has creeped in on us here in the creek. The pitch. In for strike one.
Outside, Blue. That was not you, Chandler. That was Lump. Here we go.
Two one. And outside for ball three.
Need you on anyway, buddy. Need you on. Here we go.
Three one.
Good eye, attaboy.
And Riley will take the walk.
Come on, Lawson. Let's go, buddy.
Here comes the law. One of two on the day is Harrell. Watches that one go through for strike one.
go, babe.
0-2.
Gotta win a battle. Gotta battle. Win it, win it.
The 0-2 to Harrell. Empty swing, sits him down. The Camels continue to struggle offensively. Haven't brought in a run since the second. And since then, in every inning, the Aggies have scored.
Come on, Dalen. Need him in, Dalen. Here we go.
There's one on third. Thompson looking to bring him home as that one slowly crosses home plate. Caught swinging. It's 1-2 with 2 outs and runners on the corners now for Campbell. Here's the 2-2. Thompson. High, ball 3. The pitch. Thompson smartly watches it go. Now the tying run at the plate. Stallman 0 of 3 on the day today. This one put in play. Scoop through. Wood, the throw. On time, on target. Campbell strands 3. Aggies remain in control. This is where it all matters. The CAA standings. Campbell right now in the top 5. Looking to get a sweep, hopefully, for the Fighting Camels if you're them. But at the A&T looking to bounce back to jump up into where Campbell is in the standings. It's a tight-knit race in the conference. And as many expected, UNCW and Northeastern, the top 2. Packy Bradley Cooney will continue on the mound here. Looking to quell the heat from A&T. 2 back-to-back 3-run innings. Three out of the zone. And the walk for Wood. Mong returns to the plate. He's 1 of 2 on the day so far. Got a single in his last at bat and currently showing bunt. Corners pulled in. Smeglio's playing tight. A throw to first to avoid the pitch clock violation. Great stop there by Schultz. He's had to go out there today. It's a tough day to be a pitcher when the wind is blowing right at you at about 10 miles an hour. We've seen it gust all the way up to about 13. Here's the pitch. Just off the bottom of the bat, that's strike 2. The steal. And Wood will slide in. That's number 6 on the season for Enrique Wood. Inside, and Mong will take the walk. Packy Bradley Cooney. And the pitching continues. The pitching struggles continue. Dusty White now will come out for another meeting, this time with Bradley Cooney. And we'll get a pitching change, so don't change that dial. Another one coming through for Campbell right here on Flow Baseball. Ethan Snyder, he'll take the mound, and the right-hander has an ERA of 3.68. He's got a whip above 2, but that's only in 7 1/3 innings pitched. 5 Ks on the year. We'll see what he can do to quell the heat of the bat for the Aggies. They seem to be on fire, and he'll start with the top of the order. As Shamar Dalton comes to the plate, 1 of 4 on the day. This one bunted foul. Schultz tries to go for it as it hung in the air for a little while. This one bunted, thrown, whipped in for out number 1. Bag was covered down by Riley. The runners advance. Here's the pitch. One 0. And Michael Logan will take the hit by pitch. Right on the arm. The location troubles continue for this Campbell bullpen. right on the arm. Now the base is juiced. This one hit high in the air. It's foul. Stallman trying to track it and catches it for out 2. What a way to go and retrieve that. As we bring up Negishi, who has been absolutely excellent this afternoon, 3 of 4. And now 3 of 5. As Brown comes to the plate. Low at the feet. The 0-1 coming. Caught him swinging. It's a good stop there by Schultz. One, two. Just outside. Two with 2 outs and the base is loaded. Brown trying to keep the at-bat alive. This one launched foul. It's out of the park. Left right over the plate. Two in the turf. Full count, 2 outs. Bases loaded. The inning on the line. Schneider. Delivers. Hit on a late release. Touches down. The Aggies at 1, now 2. The weak contact drives in 2 more runs. And the Aggies are hot here. Upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1. Two, 1. Caught swinging for strike 2. That one just sweeps out of the zone at the last second. Once again, the throw. Two with 2 outs and 2 aboard. Those runners are on the corners. This one hit well into center, and it touches down. Logan comes through to add more to this lead. It's a 7-run game in favor of the Aggies. Fans start to dissipate. Temperature dips tonight. This one hit well into left. Tracking it down. Thompson gets to it just to save it. Puts his body on the line. Damage done. 3 straight innings of 3 runs. And the Aggies are on top by 7. Time to stretch.
This is where everything starts. It's a place of new beginnings, new opportunities, and a new identity. We are the Coastal Athletic Association, and from the beaches to the city streets, we are united to succeed at an elite level, in competition, in our communities, in our lives. This is the tide that lifts us, the fire that burns inside all of us. This is our moment, our new chapter. We are the CAA, and we are united in excellence.
We are not merely an institution of higher education. We are transforming lives and empowering students to become leaders.
Leaders in our communities.
In our state and throughout the world.
Leaders in innovation.
Leaders in service to our neighbors.
Join our movement. Join our community. Join our mission. Lead with purpose. Lead with Campbell.
It's the Mattamy Homes 7th inning stretch. Mattamy Homes helping you build better, smarter homes. Welcome inside the booth. We've got a game on our hands. Well, we did at first, and then the Aggies blew the door open with 3 straight innings with 3 runs. And Campbell right now has to respond. They have not had a run since the 2nd inning when it was blown away by the grand slam. And Campbell struggling to get something going offensively. So we take you back to the field to see what's going on here as Campbell brings up 6, 7, and 8 in the order. Schultz, Meglio, Oster. That's what's due up for the Fighting Camels. That one in the bottom corner. Ball 1. Hit well, but foul. Hit foul again. The battle at the plate continues. And the challenge continues again. Another one hit foul. back into the backstop. A family walking past thought that ball surely was coming to them. Thank goodness for the screen. Hit well. Gets down. A much needed base hit by Schultz. Maglio. One of three. Hasn't had a hit since the second. This one delivered into the turf. And now Brown. Gonna have a conversation with Connor Blatz. Making sure everything is on track. Trying to maintain this lead they have here. Challenged foul. This is sent backwards. Hit well. Sent back to the wall. It's caught. Maglio hit one high, but it didn't have the legs to get out. Now here comes Oster. Hit high in the air. And it's caught. Monge, the third baseman, comes in. He makes the catch. Here comes O'Shaughnessy, looking to redeem an inning. Sent foul. This one hit well. It'll touch down. Now coming around. Rounding third. Schultz. Headed home, gets the green light. He'll step on it to chop away at this lead. With 2 outs, Schultz comes through. And the RBI double for Braden O'Shaughnessy. Here it comes again, lasered left. Finds the gap. And Schultz with the sprint. Streaking through. Bonds at the top. Hit well again. Just foul. The throw back to second. Had to jump over him. Rodriguez can't corral it in. And O'Shaughnessy makes it. Hit in the air, tracking, and it's caught for out number 3. Campbell takes one away. They still got a 6-run deficit. We head to the 8th. Aggies on top. Simon Bargo looks to clean this up. He's got two innings of work ahead of him and a hot Aggies team to slow down. Can't give up any. So we're in the 8th inning. Bargo, an 8.31 ERA, a whip of 192. It's in 13 innings, 13 Ks. Fans and Jim Perry snuggling up. The temperature dips down. The wind still blowing briskly here. Rodriguez going to lead off here. 7, 8, 9. That one, ball 1. Two, 1. The pitch. It's outside. Sent backwards for strike 2. The pitch. Right back to Barco. What a beauty. I cannot believe my eyes. What a catch on the mound. Look at that. Cat-like reflexes for out number 1. Sent back, strike 1. Wood, who's been spectacular in the field, has struggled at the plate. He's the only one in this Aggies order without a hit today. And he'll take the hit by pitch. Just turns. Increases the 5 on his back. Wild pitch. That'll advance Wood. And Campbell has used a lot of arms here today. They're on their 5th. 1-0. Another wild pitch and another advancement. And that'll surely bring out Dusty White in a mound visit. .53 degrees as the Campbell students huddle up here. The ones that are faithful have stayed. That wind is still blowing at about 11, and it's going from 11 to 13. Right now, gusting toward center field. The humidity does give it a little bit extra, but not too much. Still in the high 50s is what it feels like. So that surely brings out the sweaters and the blankets. Dusty White will head back into the dugout. And a hit by pitch, 2 wild pitches, has advanced a runner to third with 1 out here. In the top of the 8th, in a game that A&T leads by 6 runs, and Campbell offensively has been struggling, but defensively has given up a lot. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That swings the count full. And another walk. Campbell pitchers today have combined for 6 total walks compared to 5 strikeouts. And Saber had 4 of those. Since Saber has checked out of this game after 4 1/3 innings pitched, Campbell pitchers gone for 3 walks and 1 K. While also giving up 3 wild pitches total. Strike 1 swinging for Dalton. It's one outside, ball 2. Three-one coming. Hit high. It'll stay in the infield. Tracking it back. Trying not to lose it and slips. Here's the pitch. Out at second. But the run comes through. The Aggies put another on the board to continue this run streak here today. An unfortunate mistake. The slip draws the run. The out is Garner. That one strike number 1 to Logan. Hit high, sent foul, and out of play. This one right on the dugout. Oh, 2, the steal. And Schultz couldn't even transition in time. The throw. He's out, and that's number 3. The Aggies continue to be hot. They lead by 7.
Welcome to Smithfield. How may I help you?
Made fresh daily. Service with a smile.
Oh, wow.
Fresh and fast, just for